Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's that time of the year again. Christmas is over and it's time to get planners ready for 2020. So I'm having a few changes this year, so I thought I'd give you a flip through of how I will be planning in the new year. Keeping it very simple, I used a Hobonichi Weeks last year and I thought I absolutely loved it, and for a while I did, but of course I've changed my mind for this year. So let's have a look at what I'll be up to. We'll go through that one in a minute. Okay, so at this stage I will be starting the year in my Aldi pink leather planner, which I absolutely adore because I love the colour and I love the gold foil spots, and my cute little coffee keychain that came from Kiki K. And so far I have sort of set up my pockets. Not sure if I'll be leaving them quite like that yet, but I've just got a few little pretties in there, and just a little handy tip, I hold my pretties in place with a tiny little bit of blue tack. It stops them from falling out everywhere, especially if you open it and close your planner quite a bit. Drinker of coffee, planner of things, I tell you what, that couldn't be any more appropriate for me. That's from Planners Anonymous kit, the Barista Brunch, which I managed to score off a lady on a swap sell page. Now, I have made a little protective cover here just by laminating some sparkly things, and it just protects my first divider. This one is summer themed because it is very hot down here in Australia right now. So to sort of stick with the pink theme, I used some scrapbooking supplies to create this one, and just added a few little bits and pieces from my stash in it. Might be a little bit hard to see here, but this says beaching until further notice. So that's me. Summertime, beach is my favourite place. So that's how we're starting out 2020. And the back side of this scrapbook paper had a hint of blue in it, so I popped down a pocket. I also bought off a swap sell page, thrown in a few nautical stickers, and this gorgeous little stencil, which will come in handy because of these cute little things, and you'll see shortly why. So we'll pop that back in there, so that just lives safely in there. So this year we've gone for something very different than I've ever sort of used before. I have picked up this weekly agenda from May Paper Co. I have also printed out a habit tracker. This was a little freebie that I got off, I think I found that on Pinterest, because I sort of tend to waste space on my weekly layout making room for habit tracking. So I thought, right, we'll pop a little separate one in there and I'll just fill that out. Now, you do get a lead-in page at the beginning of each month where you can write down goals, important dates, tasks, notes, master to-do list. So that will come in handy and take up less space in my actual planning pages. And then have a look at this. It's very sleek, very straightforward. It has lines. I've decided I love writing with lines. When I have blank paper, my writing goes up and down and north and south and all the rest of it. So I've picked this. It's very simple. It gives me lots of space to make my lists. There's no reason why I can't stick down stickers and things like that, and that's exactly what I will be doing when I figured out exactly how I'm going to do it. But yeah, trying something different. I do prefer vertical. That's another thing I learnt this year. Horizontal is really not me. So this is sort of as close to that as I can get. But again, it's just very slick and clean. I can decorate it as much as I want to, or just keep things plain and make lists. We're going to play with this and see how we go. So of course I have my full 12 months in there for now. Once I do start decorating, I don't know if I'll be keeping all 12 months in here, but for the moment they're there. Then my next section, oh look, just a cute little card. Practice reckless optimism. That sounds like a great idea for the new year. The next divider is for social media. I've got this gorgeous rose gold foil acetate, again from Planners Anonymous. And this was part of one of the papers in that pack that I managed to score. Loved this. There's coffee, there's planners. That's just me. I've got some cute little dangles hanging off here, and I made this really cute little shaker coffee cup. On the back, oh look, surprise, more coffee. I've also found this printable on Pinterest. It's Life is Messy and Brilliant Printables. This I'll be using to log my stats. The whole year fits on one page. So of course I printed out one for my shop, WW Designs, and one for my blog. And we'll just happily be putting all the little stats in there. And then I've got everything ready at a quick glance. I've also got pages in here for some YouTube ideas or anything social media related. There's pages in there for me to make notes. Then the next section is for my blog alone. I've got a gorgeous piece of bow acetate here. I think this might have been from GP Studio, but honestly, I'm not sure. I've had that one for a while. And then I love this piece of scrapbooking paper. Seeing this as my blog section, and this lovely little ink well and pen, because blogging is all about writing, and a cute little quote card that came from my stash. That's from Planners Anonymous. And then just some deco on this side. Love this patch. I think that was from the Planner Society, actually. And sorry, so is that card there. So we have space for blog post ideas, and also when I do collabs, I can write all the details in there. Then of course I have a section for my shop, WW Designs. Just a little bit of inspo put down on the most gorgeous rose coloured foil scrapbooking paper. Again, the Planner Society, that was from my stash. And in here I've got product ideas, market lists, I've got some templates, all sorts of things that relate to my shop and new products and all that sort of stuff. Very straightforward there. And then I have the next one, which is my lists section. Again, use some gorgeous rose gold foiled scrapbook paper, and in here it's just lots and lots of lists. I have passwords, that's locked in that little section, wish lists, online shopping tracker, all that sort of thing. I don't put groceries and things like that in here, but this is for all the other lists that I want to keep in one place. Books I want to read, you know, movies to watch, all that sort of thing, so that it's quick and easy to update and I can add new things to it all the time. And then I did add this at the back. This was from Kiki K. Haven't got anything in that at the moment, but no doubt that will change as the year goes on. So that's my main planner. Big chunky A5. I love it. I don't tend to carry this around with me. It stays on my desk happily, so that's all good. Then the other thing I have done, I sort of started this last year, but now I'm going to grow it even more. I have grabbed myself a very straightforward page a day diary from Kmart. Loved this cover and the colours. It was perfect for me. And this is going to be, honestly, it'll be a Fauxbonichi come write it all down book. You name it, it gets written in here. If I get quotes for something, if I want to investigate products, if I want to search for something and make notes, they're all going in here. So this is a very straightforward planner. The paper quality is really good, and I think it cost me all of $6. It also has a monthly section, so I've decided I won't bother with monthly in there. So instead of duplicating, I'm going to run monthlies in here, and seeing I will be using this every day to jot down notes, memories, you name it, it can go in here. So I will use this as my monthly. And it's lovely, clean pages. I have a whole page per day to write down everything I want to do. And then down here in the notes section, again, saving space, saving paper, saving books, I will use this as my gratitude journal. I will write down 3 things a day that I am grateful for. And again, that is another planner now, another book, another thing I don't need. I can have it all in one place. I'm sure I'll do a little bit of decorating in here, but that's sort of not the main gist of this. I hate little pieces of paper lying around that I write notes on, and then what do? I end up throwing them out, or I lose them, or they fall on the floor, and goodness knows what else. I like everything in one place. So that is what this fabulous diary is for. So no doubt that will end up very big and chunky, but it's perfect for what I need. And again, I've got now everything in 2 books, planners, whatever you'd like to call them. So there we go. So that's what I will be starting 2020 with. Who knows whether I'll finish there? Knowing me, I might just change my mind, but that's where we're headed for the moment. So until next time, take care. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, please hit that button. I have some fantastic crafty things heading to you in 2020. Take care. Bye.